Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2. Today we're going to do the Forest of Fallen Giants, if that's what it's called. Which should be down this way. We're going to start out by going here. Then there's this part. And we can skip over directly here. Before going over here, Forest of the Fallen Giants, right. We're going to start directly attacking this guy. Those aren't present in the original version of the game, but we are playing Scholar of the First Sin, which does include them in this area. And killing them is definitely a good idea. And I got no idea why we haven't got those equipped. And neither why we don't have this. Actually, I don't remember what that even does. Actually, doesn't even help that much, I think. And it would actually be very much in our favor to go and level up once.
There, seek the lest the
Let's put one level in in intelligence and travel to that bonfire. Now. If you aren't aware of that yet, the healing in this game is different from Dark Souls 1. We are going to try and keep our Estus flasks as mostly an optional healing. most of the actual healing should be done with the life gems. That's the way that continues. And our next stop should be up here, because there's one item to get over here and another one if we jump over there. There's a short sword here. Oh, actually, equipment. We don't have any for that, but we can level up once. Down here. Jumping distance depends on your weight, but luckily we are relatively low on that. Those are dead. Then there's this guy. Oh my god. We can go over here. there's two guys on top of this. And we should try and get him. He's out of our reach. And there's one item over here, which should be a shield. Then we got the option of walking up here. There's stuff down there. A firebomb, that's going to be useful. And we're going to travel to Majula and level up.
Bearer, seek lest the
There's the possibility of getting more intelligence. Now we should use those.
Buy something. Oh, come now.
And she should sell another soul arrow. And if I'm right, attune spells, we could double our soul arrows by equipping that.
My name is Stray. Or we get us Dranglegs and the John. Seem like the poor folk. A Swarky unit. They say these from it's high, lowly.
Now, there's definitely some stuff up here, but that's locked. Doesn't she sell?
Don't
She sells the blacksmith's key. Now we're going to continue down here. If I'm right, at least. And that should not open. And there's this guy who can be killed with 2 shots. And over here there's one item. And this door, which shouldn't open either. And if we turn around, this guy who attacked us is now dead. And that one's as well. And that door is locked as well. Now we can open up this. And we can not kill him. And then there's he's going to take lots of damage to kill, but he's luckily very predictable. And sadly also hits very hard. And we want to, if possible, do this and bait him into throwing one of those over here. Which opens up this hole in the wall. Then there's this at the top, and that's one of the bosses of this area, and he is going to land here and attack us. And now we can either fight him, which is going to take a lot of time. Or we're just running down here and we'll return to him at a later date. Because he's not necessary to beat right now. And we can just go over here and do this lower area. could, but we are going to need... Oh wait, that guy's dead. We can start out here. Nothing over there. Then we got... this. Now there's... Wait, actually can't we take the other item from there as well? Like that one? No. That's an area which we're going to see later. Now. We can go up here. And there's... that place to go up to. And here there's this boulder, which of course kills us. I thought we could just run past it and that would allow us to skip a lot, but it turns out I was acting stupid. Now, there's a human effigy, which we are going to use if it becomes necessary. Amber Herb. Better than Amber Heart.
My name is Kate. I'm navigating. Why can't... Well, when it was... Yeah. But I do... I came to the Drang... Have you seen Majula? I've made it my... Inside the mansion. I believe... Now I'm... Yes. Wait. Then what? Were you looking... Wonderful. Shame on you. Here. What a... Incredible, really. Oh, I would not... I can't be so... Something about... I'll be back, perhaps... I'll be back, perhaps...
I'm pretty sure there was something he's going to say if you talk long enough. Or maybe... Yeah, I think we got everything. Um, Dark Souls 2 can be a little bit difficult when it comes to getting everything from all the NPCs. I guess this should be all of that. Now we can return up here. Take the ladder. We got that hole to go through. And we can start by buying this and those, I guess.
Thanks.
I would also like to get the sorcery, not the sorcery, the... what's it called? The miracle. Oh, we killed that one. Now there was this place to go down. And then we can get this. There's him. And we can kill all of these. Now there was that soul, great soul arrow. We are going to talk with the NPC, and then we are going to get that used up. This does not open from that side. I'm pretty sure there was some illusionary wall here. Nope. We need an item there, and this should be a trap. Yes, in fact it was a trap, and it guards a Titanite shard. Then we can get back up here and get over here.
Hello there. Well, oh, hogwash. My name is... I journey. Be careful. But,
Now we can enter this, and he closes that, and then we got all of these guys coming at us. And he killed us, sadly. So we're going to have to return over there. Oh my god. But now we can attune spells and replace these with Great Soul arrows, which are much more powerful, allowing us to... Oh my god. I went the wrong way. We want to go over here and down there.
Well, I hope that brave. Be careful. Oh. It allowed with luck. I hope. I be.
And of fucking course, that was so messed up by us that we're not able to enter there, but we'll return over there in a moment. Yeah, we got this one, and then there's those two. Which are going to be killed like this. Then there's the soul over here. Those giant trees, those are interactable, and that's going to play a big role later in the game. Now there's this. We can go over there. And that's going to be another thing that we'll get into later. No, we don't want to activate one of those. We want to jump over here. Oh no. That was super bad of us. But we actually managed to get out of that alright. Now, we want to change back to those. And walk up here. Then we can get over here. And kill... Not kill, but break that. What's inside of here? There's... Ah, yeah. There's this. And we can kill that one. And then, as you might realize we're out here. And once we take that, we can get over here. Now we're going to continue through the area by first going down here and then inside of there. Now there's this door which is locked, and there's those two which we're going to snipe with those arrows. Then this door leads to the boss which we could have killed earlier. And then we got this guy who will take 2 more of those. Then we take this and we can run up here, and behind us there are going to be these guys which are going to drop down. Now we are not too far because we got this. Then we can kill this guy and take these. And if we continue over here, you are going to see we'll come out here. And if we go up there, we are at the bonfire, from where we are going to travel back. And talk to her.
see light. However,
We're going to upgrade our Estus flask. And level up. We got 2 levels, which are going to be used on int, both. And then we can open this for him. There's this chest which inside has a short bow.
Ah, yes. Now, but first. Ah, yes. Now, but first.
Now we got him. And we can return here and do the first boss. There's of course this elevator, and on the other one of these there's one of the fat guys who's going to be really annoying if we don't do him right. But we can kill this guy. And that door is locked. And now that's the actual boss gate. And we're going to just change the elevator back. And then we'll be doing the boss. And one, two, he's down. And we get his soul and a soldier's key, which should, if I'm right, unlock a lot of this area. And we're going to use these souls. And use this. And she traveled back to Majula. And now we can
Bearer of the seek the
level up. There's a lot of levels here. We could put all of them in. We are not going to do that. We could increase intelligence to this, but I think we should probably start by the spell scale with that, so it's going to not negatively affect us. And we got level 27. About 10 more levels and we got enough to do the next area after the Forest of the Giants. But we are not finished with that area anyway, so that's where we are going to continue next episode. Now, goodbye, have a great time, please like and subscribe.